Soccer 605 here with Coach Steve Burkhalter, who is the 2014 champion coach for the South Dakota High School Soccer and also the Soccer 605 Coach of the Year. You have some big shoes that you're going to have to fill, and they're your own this year.
Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Carol. It was a great year last year, so yep, got a lot to live up to.
So now tell me a little bit about what the team's looking like this year.
You know, I think a little bit young, but I think we do still have really good players, and you know, I think we have fairly good numbers and decent depth. So you know, I feel like we're going to be competitive again. I mean, that's my hope. You know, they're eager, they want to play. I'm not looking at last year, so.
Well, and you had some great players that you did lose, but there are still plenty of great players on your roster. Talking with some of them, their attitude continues to be really positive.
Yeah, I think just in general, I think from a program standpoint, it is a very positive group, and they're energetic, and they love the game, and they love Lincoln soccer, and so, you know, I can work with that. Yeah. You know, we talk about that all the time about your attitude, but I don't really have to kind of bring it for them. They enjoy it, so it's good.
Now, this will be your second year. Not your second year coaching. You've been coaching for a few years longer than that. Yeah. But your second year coaching the sanctioned high school soccer. Mm-hmm. What are some of the benefits that you've started to realize from that?
Oh, I think, you know, there's a few things. One is just general recognition in the school. Support from the school has always been good at Lincoln, but I think it's been just better now that we have, you know, we have busing to games and just kind of a level of organization and some things like that we didn't have. For example, we have a trainer that comes out to our practices and takes care of any injuries or icing that needs to be done. She just led us in our stretching thing today. So just those things, those little things kind of really help out.
Yeah. Well, and the schedule is put together by the athletic directors now, right?
Yes, yep. And
so you guys get input on it?
We're not, well, yeah, maybe a little bit, but it's pretty much put together and we just go with it.
You don't really need to worry about it.
Right. You know, they had asked initially kind of the spacing of games and things like that, so I think that got a little bit better, but yeah, so far it looks pretty good. Well,
it's always a short, intense season. You know, injuries can really change the whole dynamic for a team. What have you been doing? The trainer's going to be one help, but what are you doing to make sure that doesn't happen for your team this year?
We just have a philosophy to kind of build into things, and I think that's really been beneficial for us. You know, I try to get a gauge on how the players are feeling. You know, for example, today they said they were tired and sore, and so I kind of go with that, maybe shorten things down. You know, it is a players' game, and I'm expecting them to do the work, but if they're not feeling good, then we need to back off, and sometimes that's better than going harder.
And sometimes you got to just peak at the right time, right?
Right, you know, and that's kind of what our focus is, to kind of be there at the end. You know, I told them, I said, you don't have anything to prove to me here in the first week. Let's prove it at the end, or let's kind of get better as the season goes on. So, you know, I mean, I had a kid the other day that had a really bad blister on her foot, and she was kind of fighting through it, and then I saw her, but I just didn't realize what was going on. I said, just tell me, you know, I don't need to. So we sat her out, and now she's better. She's back, so.
You got to take care of the little things before they become big things, right?
Yeah, it is true. Yep. And I'd rather have the players be there for the season than to, you know, trying to make a point in the preseason with them.
Makes a lot of sense to me. So, of all the teams you played last year, who are you really looking forward to getting back on the pitch against?
Oh my gosh, well, that's a great question. You know, honestly, we enjoy all the games. You know, it's going to be fun to go out to Rapid City and see the Rapid City teams because we didn't get to travel there last year. We're going to Aberdeen. You know, obviously we've got some good rivalries just here in town. So, you know, I know the Watertown team is going to be a really improved team and surprise some people. So I just think we're just looking forward to kind of seeing what different teams have and just doing our best. So a lot of good teams.
That's all you can hope for, right?
That's right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach Burkhalter, and best of luck this season.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Carol. Thank you.